Hello, my cutie patooties. Welcome the frick back to the channel. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, do you want to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to 7mary3. This is going to be my first time listening to them. Evers. This is their song called Cumbersome. And before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, are you cuties ready to gar? Yar. I say yar too. Yar! Yar. Whoa. I guess the stones are coming too fast for her now. You know I'd like to believe this nervousness will pass. All the stones that are thrown are building up a wall. I have become He started off like so gritty with his vocals. They definitely cleaned up. I'd like to believe we could reconcile the past, resurrect those bridges with ancient glance. My old stone face can't seem to break her down. She remembers bridges, burns them to the ground. It's interesting because it's like the way that he sings. She calls me Goliath. Like it's very like it all feels kind of like a little bit like a little bit nasally, and it almost gives it like I keep like I'm like I don't know, like a part of me, it's almost like a grungy, it's like a grungy sound with like the tiniest little dash of country. Do you know what I mean? Just because of the way that he's singing. Like the kind of it kind of has this twang, and then he adds like a little bit of grit to it, and it's just very interesting. Like this whole time I've been sitting here and I'm like, I don't even know what, you know, when you listen to a song, you're like, oh, this is metal, or oh, this is this, and you kind of put it in a box. I'm kind of looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what box to put it in. It's its own box. I mean, I've never listened to 7mary3, and I mean, a big thing about this channel is that a lot of the, like, obviously all of the music that I've been listening to on this channel, I haven't really heard before. So, I mean, this could just be another section of the scene I haven't seen before. But yeah, it's I'm kind of looking at it and I'm like, and listening to it and I'm like, where do I put you? Oh, that's kind of sad. I've become cumbersome to this world. She's wanting me less and I'm wanting her more. The bitter taste is cumbersome. No, yeah, no. Okay. It's interesting lyrics too. Too heavy, too light, too black, too white, too wrong, too right, today or tonight. Cumbersome. Like, and he uses cumbersome. I know it's the name of the song, but like it's kind of he's using it to kind of classify, or not classify, but like he's using it. Too rich, too poor, she's wanted me less, some wanted her more. The bitter taste is cumbersome. Um, I have become cumbersome. Uh, it's just it's it's kind of like it's like what is it? Brain. Put your brain back in your brain, Rachel. I mean, put your brain back in your skull. God damn it. But it's kind of like nothing. Some parts of the song make me think like nothing is good enough. Like you're to this, 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 you're to this. And there's nothing like it's like no matter what you do, it's cumbersome or it's not good enough is what I kind of feel like. But then at the same time, it's like I've become cumbersome to the world, I've become cumbersome to my girl. It also kind of makes me think like they are feeling like they don't like, I mean, I guess that's kind of the same sense, is like they don't fit into this mold. Lol. And as I'm like listening to the music, I'm like, I don't know what box to put them in, you know? And the song kind of makes me feel like they don't fit in a box, so they're cumbersome. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. He says to this world, he also says to my girl, so like I feel like you could take it multiple ways. Because they kind of talk about multiple ways of feeling quote unquote cumbersome. And just like not feeling like you belong, you know, and struggling with the feelings that kind of come along with that, is like the vibe I'm getting, or the message I'm getting from the lyrics. But let's continue.
One with a narrow and a cross, godless of the balance, life has become cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black or too white, too wrong or too right, day after night, cumbersome.
I like the backing vocals too. Even the way he says cumbersome, and then no, 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 and then he goes nah, and then into no. Just again, just gives me like a little bit of a twang, a little bit of a country vibe. But in the lyric it says, regardless of the balance, life has become ... cumbersome. Yeah. I mean, one, the video definitely has like early 2000s vibes. And I dig it. I dig it. And I feel like this is something that everyone can kind of relate to at some point or another. It talks about the world, but it also talks about his girl. So like you could take it as you're feeling cumbersome in this world, or maybe you're feeling cumbersome, or just like not fitting in a sense, in a relationship, etc., etc. I mean, every song, some people can relate to. So maybe I don't need to say that, but and there's a lot of also he would add in the very beginning, like he started off with like a lot of grit for like the first, I think, lyric, and then he kind of cleaned up a bit, but grit, he's got that grit, yeah. But that was my first foray, walk, adventure, journey into Seven Mary Three. When I got recommended this, I was like, Seven Mary Three? Is that like 789? But I have no idea what Seven Mary Three means. But it's a cool name. Rolls off the tongue. And this was my first song that I listened to by them. So thank you very much for the recommendation. I hope that you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.